Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Vlogmas day 4 and I am taking a little pause in the vlogs, and I thought actually for people that are new and just coming across my channel just from searching Vlogmas videos, you're probably gonna want a little introduction to myself, or if you're like a new subscriber or anything. So I thought I would do 23 get to know me questions, just so that you know who I am, what I'm about, and just so you can get a little bit more of an insight. So I've got my questions here, and yeah, let's get started. So the first question is, what is your full name? My full name is Afia Ajewa Kufor. I am from Ghana and Dominica, but my name is fully Ghanaian. Some people here might be like, oh my gosh, my laptop is so dirty. Some people might be like, you're saying your name so wrong, but do you know what? Let's not even go there. Listen, it's my name. So yes. How old are you? I am 23 years old. How tall are you? I am 5'8.5". What is your favourite song at the moment? Oh, I think I've got 2 songs that I'm just absolutely loving. The first one is Crazy Tings by Thames, and the second one is Bloody Samaritan. I think it's by Iris Star. I think so. One sec. Yeah, Bloody Samaritan by Iris Star. These songs aren't new, but I've just been banging them out a lot lately. So I'll say those 2. What would you or have you named your children? So yeah, I have a son. His name is Isaiah. His dad named him. He always wanted his first son to be called Isaiah. So yeah, I thought, yeah, let's go with it. And I think it really suits him, to be fair. And yeah, it's based from the Bible. And he named him after a scripture, like his favourite scripture from the Bible. So Isaiah. And I have other children names, but I don't want to talk about them. Like when they come, they'll come. But yeah, I feel like finding girls' names was so hard. But I basically have like a dream boy name for a son. So yeah, but girls' names, I'm not too sure. 6, what is your job? So I technically work, I'm a presenter, DJ, social media content creator, and also audio/radio producer. A lot of my work at the moment is freelance, but if you watch my vlog from yesterday, I hopefully have a new job, which I will reveal once I get the all clear. But my current job, like as of the last like 5 years, has basically been freelancing in that world. So like sometimes presenting, sometimes working in radio at the BBC, sometimes working in like podcasts, stuff like that. Next question is, what is your favourite food? Oh, my favourite food, do you know what? In terms of like cuisine, it has to be like, I love like Turkish, I love like anything Mediterranean. Obviously I love like Caribbean food, African food, specifically Ghanaian food. My favourite combination of foods though, like if I had to get like a plate of food that is like my dream, is curry goat, jollof rice, macaroni cheese, gravy. I love like stuffing, like almost like a Caribbean-ish African twist of a roast is like my dream. But curry goat is like my fave. I feel like I answered that in such a long way, but I hope you get my vibe. Next question is, what is your favourite perfume? Oh, I don't have a favourite perfume of all time, but what I'm obsessed with wearing at the moment is the new Valentino perfume. I don't have it with me. I'm actually at my grandma's house right now, but yeah, the new Valentino. This plant, I don't know if it's working or not. Is this plant working? I feel like pushing it away. If anyone was appreciating this plant, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want it in there anymore. What is your favourite holiday? I think that means like, what is the favourite holiday that I've been on? It will have to be Mauritius or Jamaica, actually. They're like my top 2 places that I've been to. Just had a great time. Food was banging. Hotel, it was just beautiful. So yeah, between Mauritius and Jamaica. But I feel like Mauritius is like I wouldn't say underrated, but like I don't know many people that have been there unless they're from there, and I feel like it's actually a really, really amazing holiday destination, so I'd recommend it. On a scale from 1 to 10, rate your childhood. Oh my gosh, my childhood was more than 10 out of 10. It was amazing. I had done every hobby under the sun. My mum allowed me, thank God, to do so much. Like from piano to violin to bhangra, like just so many things. And we always used to have loads of parties. Christmas was always fun as a child. Like all the family used to get together. We used to do like family trips. Like I just had a great time. So yeah. Number 13, do you have any siblings? I do. I have 2 half siblings. I have a sister and a brother. Do you have any, do you speak any different languages? I mean, yes, kind of. I speak a little bit of Spanish. Like I can actually understand it, like reading it. Somehow it's become really difficult to like respond though, like in a conversation, because verbs and all of that is so hard. But yeah, basically Spanish. Yeah, let's not even go into it that much, but yeah, I can kind of speak a bit of Spanish. I don't know what question we're on, and I actually hope, because at the beginning I was like, oh yeah, this is 23 questions. I hope it's 23. I think we're on number 15, but I'm gonna stop counting because this may not be it. Did you like school is the next question. And yeah, I love school. Primary school was great. I remember when I went to secondary school, I hated it at first because I thought that it was like really strict and like, oh my gosh, homework, oh my gosh, planner, oh my gosh, have you signed your diary, like all of that stuff. And I wanted to go back to primary school where life was just very stress-free. But yeah, school was cool. I went to an all-girls secondary school, and it was jokes, like everyday jokes. Like everyone was literally, because it was quite small, everyone knew everyone. It was cool. So yeah, I did like school. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers? Oh, at the moment, I'm obsessed with Nori Anna. I literally want her wardrobe and her bag collection and everything. I think she's so like classy, elegant. I love her. I really like Jade Pierce. Been watching her for forever. She also has a daughter, so like I can relate to her quite a bit, because she's like quite young and she had a daughter. I think she had a daughter when she was like 21, 22. So yeah, I can relate to her. And I love her like vlogging style. It's very like, I just love it. I really like Sydney Mae Crouch as well, and I can't wait for her documentary about her mum who died when she was 9 years old, and that sort of like story about drugs and all of that. I'm really looking forward to that. I think she's using her platform in a really, really good way. So yeah, I love Sydney Mae Crouch. I really like Ellie Darby. I love, who else do I love? Who have I been watching lately? Patricia Bright, that's standard. Love her. Looking at my like recent.
Strawberries and cream. 20.
That's my channel. Who do I love? I feel like these aren't YouTubers per se, but my top are definitely Sydney, Jade, Patricia, Ellie. And then like other channels that I watch on YouTube is like Chucky Online. Oh my gosh, I love Erin Bedina. Again, she has 2 daughters now and they're so sweet. Yeah, they're like my top, like my go-tos. Yeah, them ones. And then I love watching Chucky's Half Cast podcast and the check-in. His conversation with Shaka the other day was amazing. I loved literally every second of it. So yeah, that's my favourite YouTubers. What else is there? What is your favourite movie? Oh my gosh, my boyfriend will laugh at this, but my favourite movie is Just Right. I just love Just Right. I don't even have to justify it. Just Right is my favourite film ever. There's probably better movies out. Do you know what I also really like? There's this film called The Impossible. I don't know if people really know about it, but it's like a film where this family are on holiday, and I think there's like a what's that thing called? Tornado? Something happens basically, like a natural disaster, and they all get split up, and it's about them kind of finding each other again. I love that film. I haven't watched it in years, but that film as well. So yeah, Just Right and The Impossible, favourite films. No, but I hope this is, oh my gosh, what number are we on? I don't know, it's alright. What are some of your favourite TV shows? Oh, TV shows. I used to love watching The Big Bang Theory. I just don't really have the time to watch TV shows, you know. lately. I'm more like YouTube. But yeah, maybe classic Big Bang Theory. What else though? Come Dine With Me, stuff like that. And then like the reality stuff once they're on to like your Love Islands, Too Hot to Handle, all that stuff. Are You The One? I like that. But yeah, I don't really watch that much TV because yeah, it's just time and stuff like that. Other than that, to be fair, I really like Strictly Come Dancing. I loved X Factor when it was a thing. I used to basically want to be Dermot O'Leary. But now there's Walk the Line, so yeah. The next question is PC or Mac? Team Mac. I don't even want to show my Mac because this bit needs wiping. Something sticky has gone on it. But yeah, PC or Mac? Oh, defo Mac. What phone do you have? My phone's actually not with me, but I've lost count. 11 Pro Max Pro, whatever it's called. I've got that one, the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do. My first pet was a cat called Tootin. And then I had, on board at a time, I used to have 21 rabbits. When they say like people like breeding like rabbits is like the quote, they're not joking. Like rabbits can breed. So yeah, 2 of them had 19 babies, like not all at once, but over like a couple of months, I think there was like 19. So yeah, we used to have rabbits. And now I currently have 2 cats called Sky and Rain. Sky's a mum and Rain is her son. My cousin named Sky and then I named Rain because rain comes from the sky. So that is Sky and Rain. Oh, we have fish as well, but yeah, whatever. Next question is, have you ever failed at anything and what did you learn? Oh, have I ever failed at anything? Oh my god, I failed my driving test about a month ago now, something like that. It was my first time and I literally cried. I was so upset because I want to drive so bad. Like, I really want to drive so bad, and because of Corona, everything is like pushed back now. So like to get another one, it's gonna be months away. So I literally was in there thinking, oh my god, this is my only chance to pass, and if I don't pass now, I'm not gonna drive for months. And literally that's what happened. And what did I learn from that? Theory, I failed the first time, and now my driving, I failed the first time. And that's like, these are the 2 things, like it's all driving related that I failed at, and I think it actually humbled me a little bit. So yeah. Have you ever been to a concert or festival? Which was the most memorable? Afro Nation 2019. If you know anybody that went to that, you probably heard it way too many times, but Afro Nation 2019 was literally the best festival of my life. And if you were there, you know exactly why. If you weren't there, you missed out big time. But yeah, Afro Nation 2019 is so funny. I saw a tweet, I'm gonna put it here, the funniest tweet ever, but it basically, it kind of captures exactly the feelings about it. So I'll put it here. I'll let the tweet do the talking for me. The next question is, what is the biggest struggle you have overcome? Do you know what? When I was finding these questions, I like got like the standard ones that people use, and then I found like some extra ones that I kind of like substituted in, and I feel like the last few are like quite deep. Some of them, yeah, a little bit deep. This one's deep. Anyway, the biggest struggle I've overcome was, I don't have to say when it was and what it's about, but it was learning that you can hold people to such like high regard based on your sort of like your view of what they could be, when the reality is so different. And I think letting go of like the could've, should've, woulda, could've thoughts about a person or a situation, and accepting the reality and how like bad the reality is, I think was like my biggest struggle that I overcame, because I've overcome it and I'm fine now. But yeah, I hope that made sense. The next question, only a couple left, is what do you remember your first email address? That is a big jump compared to what we spoke about just then. But yes, I do remember my first email address, and I still have it. I use it for like shopping and stuff, or like, you know, when you're just quickly signing up to something. It's like not my work one, my non-work one. I still have it. It's basically Afia is an angel. Made that in year 6 back in MSN, and yeah, I'm an angel. So it still stands. Next one, do you have any bad habits? Yes, biting my nails. That's why I literally always have to have acrylics now. Because I even like peel and bite the skin around it, which is so bad. Gotta stop doing that. But yeah, that's a bad habit. Another bad habit, I probably have more, but that's probably the one that annoys me the most. But yeah, biting my nails. And the last question is, what is the hardest thing about motherhood? Ooh. The hardest thing about being a mum, or like accepting that you're a mum, was, for me anyway, was the mental sacrifices. Not even the mental side, like the mental side of things was really hard for me. It took a while for me to kind of accept that, or like basically what was going through my head for a while at the beginning was, oh my gosh, when am I ever like, I don't know a time that I'm not gonna have to like think, oh my gosh, if I want to go out, what happens to him? Or if I go out, like your mind is never free anymore. Does that make sense? Like, even if you are out, which is fun and nice, your mind is still on your child. So like you never have a free, peaceful, like just calm mind again. Like you're always thinking about your main priority. And I think mentally that was quite challenging, like not being able to fully like relax. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, that was basically probably the hardest thing. That, and also it's funny because I listened to a podcast, it's the Badass Mums podcast, and there was an episode of Nadia J, and she was talking about how like when she had her son, he just became an addition to her life. Like there wasn't any debate, or just like, it was just, if she had to go somewhere, he'd come too. And before I heard that, even though it sounds so simple, it's like I needed to hear that for me to realise, do you know what, you can actually do things still. So for example, like I have a radio show on Foundation FM, and maybe like I've done about 3 or 4 shows, and he's been at, like he came to the studio and they were all like, oh, like they were so happy to meet him. And it was like, before I brought him, I thought, oh my god, I can't bring him, like oh my gosh, who's he gonna sit with, where's he gonna be? And I brought him, and they were just like, oh my god, of course you can bring him. Like people don't really think anything of it, but as a mum in your head, I feel like you're just so like, I don't want to bring him here, what if he does this, what if he does that? And most of the time he's fine anyway. So yeah, that is that. That was my 23 questions. I hope it was 23. Don't even know why I said that. But yeah, that's the questions about me. Hopefully you got to know a bit more about me. So yeah, I will continue Vlogmas as usual, but I still wanted to I just wanted to like just fill you, not even fill you in, but like give you a bit of a background to me if you happen to come across my channel. So I hope you learned something, and I hope you stick around to watch the rest of Vlogmas. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please like it if you did like it, and subscribe, put the bell notifications on, all that good stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.